you're doing this cross-country ride to raise awareness of PTSD, and you just have to watch television today. There's a major campaign to get veterans to acknowledge this issue that veterans don't. I guess it's considered still a sign of weakness to seek help about these issues, but PTSD shows up in different ways. And in your case, it was some years after your Army service.
It was.
Now, do you feel in your case that you were showing symptoms and you just didn't know what it was for a long time until an episode sort of brought it to your attention? Or
Most definitely. Talking to my doctors after I was finally diagnosed with PTSD, late 2010, we reviewed my last 20 years of what I've been doing, and the withdrawals from society. I became a truck driver. I drove a semi-truck for over 1 million miles on our nation's highways. I lived in my semi.
Then you became a wildlife photographer, and again, that's a very solitary pursuit.
After my truck driving career ended due to some back injuries, things like that, I found myself in the desert filming the bighorn sheep in San Diego County, to living in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, spending lots of time with grizzly bears, to Yellowstone, to all of our national parks. So yeah, I did withdraw a lot. I had no idea that I was suffering from PTSD, and that was my symptoms. And even friends and family at church, once they finally had this diagnosis, and I finally had this diagnosis, there was so many, oh, it all makes sense now. Things finally are put into place. I just thought that, I didn't like people, but it wasn't that at all. It really was bothering me, and I had no idea what was going on. And dealing with the doctors and talking with the VA hospital, they really help you sort out these problems. And we're bringing our troops home physically, but we need to bring them home mentally too. Yeah. And PTSD, they keep asking me, well, is this treatable? Will it ever go away? I don't know if it's going to go away. But what I do know is I am managing my PTSD so much better than I was just 15 months ago. 15 months ago, I won't lie, there was many thoughts of suicide. There was many thoughts of, I just want it to go away. I just want it to stop. I just had to have some sort of relief. And now, with the physical exercise that I do, I have recovered leaps and bounds from just a few short months ago. And that's what I'm trying to share with other people is exercise and talking and going to therapy. And this is not a weakness. Come all the way home. Get the help that you need.
Well, you're on your way, about halfway there.
Yeah.
You're going to Vermont. You're speaking to groups along the way, but when you reach that destination, what are your feelings about that?
Well, the National Center for PTSD has been such a big part of my life from the very beginning of this whole ordeal. I feel like it was almost my finish line. They're going to be having a big celebration at the VA hospital. They're going to be having a bike ride. They are expecting me to show up there. But when I'm done with this, I have many plans to continue with the bicycle ride and also to start sharing this form of exercise and bicycling with other veterans, to get them involved and get them out. And you'll hear more about that in the months to come.
Now you were a wildlife photographer prior, I guess, to really these triggers occurring.
Correct, and I still am. I still love my wildlife.
So you think you're going to keep doing that?
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
That is my absolute joy and my passion. Besides my 2-year-old daughter, Courtney, I just love my wildlife photography, from grizzly bears to the bighorn sheep to just ladybugs. When it comes to the wildlife, I just can't get enough.
Yeah. Now, I know you've been surprised by Oklahoma, haven't you?
I have, in so many ways. The people of Oklahoma, and this is not the Oklahoma I expected. They have been so warm and welcoming, and this is called the Green Belt. I guess, is that what we call that?
Green country.
Green country. I was not expecting it to be this green. But yeah, I love.
Wait till August.
Hopefully I will be sitting back in San Diego in August, maybe photographing the bighorn sheep out there. But yes, I've really enjoyed Oklahoma so far.
All right, well, we wish you great success. The website is understandingptsd.org. Best of luck to you and Scrubs on your journey, safe journey, because I
Thank you.
know your highways and bikes don't always mix, but we wish you great success. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.